Welcome, Silent here, and today I'm introducing my first series on this channel. Its purpose is to shine light on amazing video game gems which are overshadowed by giants out there. Today's first gem goes to Curse of the Dead Gods, made in 2021 by Pastic Games, which is an indie roguelite game. No spoilers included. Let's dive into why this game is a brilliant gem. First up, combat. What makes it good? Having a save option. Upon entering a new room, you can save before progressing, only at the start however, allowing you to pick up where you left off. Already a big plus, as most roguelike games force you to sit through a full run. Now onto the actual combat. Straight away, the combat is fluid and satisfying. This game is difficult and evolves as you make progress, with the player being rewarded for their patience and learning the patterns. Just like in Dark Souls, everything is fair. You must learn it and get good. This is good as the game immediately shows it's not going easy on the player. All enemies' attacks patterns can be learned and dodged, including bosses that get more challenging with evolving mechanics the higher you go. The variety of enemies is really nice, making runs feel fun and interesting with different enemy factions, let's say per temple. The constant change of enemies keeps the gameplay fresh, which is what makes this game so good, engaging all the way through. On top of this, weapons are really cool because weapons offer an interesting gameplay mechanic too. They offer many combos of different combinations of weapons, which enhance the strategic approach when encountering difficult fights. With this many options, it engages you to try out new combinations till you find the right one. Big plus here from me. To make the combat spicier, the game includes a mechanic which I like to call light and dark. This is the game's main mechanic alongside curses, which makes this game a pure gem in my eyes. It is easily understandable whilst having its own complexity kept interesting. This is what spices up the flow of the game, either you play aggressively or passively. Light provides you with a damage reduction buff, whilst darkness does the opposite. You take more damage whilst surrounded by darkness. You can light up torches around many arenas always for light sources, or you can just light up your enemies to get the same effect. Enemies, however, can destroy the torches, making the encounter more difficult. This mechanic alone makes combat feel very dynamic, rather than hit and dodge, rinse and repeat, allowing for the player to take interesting approaches to every encounter. Many weapons also have bonuses based on this light and dark mechanic. Weapons are strengthened based on the current situation based on light or darkness. This in my opinion makes everyone unique, as going from room to room you'll have something to think about, which matters a lot in roguelikes. Also, the exploration aspect is really cool, as nearly every level can be explored to find chests with different gear and upgrades that will enhance your run. This aspect however can be lost when focusing on combat too much, but it comes back to play when reaching the upper temple where gear matters more. Now, on to the next main mechanic, which is the curse mechanic, providing positive and negative effects, changing the gameplay. This here is what makes or breaks your run, as RNG is cruel, and some curses in this game just add some insane amounts of stress, which is very good for a roguelike. Every time you open a door, make a blood offering, or receive damage from an enemy whilst being surrounded in darkness, your corruption meter fills up. You then receive one random curse, up to 5, with the final being the deadliest one. Just wait and see what that thing does to your run. It's insane. The curses vary from receiving more damage, but you get more gold, parts of the map are hidden, corruption grows passively, or even your torch no longer provides light, but the darkness damage debuff no longer affects you. This alone changes how you play the game, depending on what weapons you are using till that point. It's a game of ups and downs, some of which are just evil. However, you can save your run. To lift a specific curse that's causing trouble, you need to either kill a champion, boss, or if you're lucky, you can offer a cursed weapon to the gods. This is your ticket for some stress relief, unless you screw up again. The risk is high, but it pays off when you know how to use it, which gets you thinking, making it a very engaging mechanic in the game. With the mechanics out the way, let's talk about progression in this game. It's simple to understand, and of course it will require you to die a lot to improve your character. You can strengthen your character whilst also improving your starter run kit. This game encourages failing, remember that, so you can keep learning and improving over time. You will gather gold to get upgrades like weapons throughout the run, or stats like constitution, which is health, perception, for golden luck find and dexterity to increase the damage of your weapons. These stats allow weapons to scale with stats like I just mentioned. Idols are found throughout your run that provide many specific bonuses, such as more damage of lightning or fire attacks. I like this system as it allows the player to be creative and choose what they want to specialize in every run, making it feel unique till you find the right combo that works for you. Simple stuff that allows you to focus more on the fighting rather than doing maths on your paper with a pen every 5 minutes. You can also develop your character by buying upgrades with different currencies. Crystal skulls, which are your main currency, are used to unlock blessings which grant passive bonuses for your next run. One can be active at once, unlocking up to 3 the further you progress through the game. These blessings are key to forming a specific build, like a parry build or maybe a light focused one, or just a neutral one with gold and treasure find bonuses. With the right combination, your desired playstyle will be achieved. This allows you to get creative, which will take some time to unlock all the stuff, but it's worth it, because it's simple but the depth is there. Also, you can upgrade your weapons' altars to strengthen your starter weapons and get a wider selection of weaponry. Who doesn't love a greater chance at getting your best loadout? This is for you. This is what makes it possible. These altars are no joke. They are actually a real game changer. Finally, you can use these skulls to buy divine favors, which allow for a refresh to occur in weapon and relic shrines throughout your run to get that perfect item. All divines, however, are restored upon entering a new run, so no need to get greedy here, you can use them all. Next up are Jade Rings. They are used to unlock more weapons for you to find in a temple run, which expands your collection. Simple as that. This is cool as you can get a rough idea of what interests you, allowing to prioritize your blessing purchases. Work smart, not hard. Also, after completing an exploration by defeating a boss for the first time, you'll be rewarded with a blood emblem, which serves to unlock new blessings and to unlock new levels of the temple. They can't be spent, however, they just serve the purpose of unlocking new features. Essentially, it's your key to full power. The upgrade system in this game isn't complicated. It looks simple, but once you dig your teeth deep enough, you'll see that there are many cool combinations available for you to discover to find that perfect match. To sum this video up, in my eyes, Curse of the Dead Gods is an absolute gem of a roguelike game, with amazing combat mechanics that add spice into every run, with many choices such as, do I want to run in darkness for that extra damage, or maybe all in lightness because I like safety. The risk reward in this game is impressive. The Souls-like feeling here is amazing, which really balances the difficulty and the rewards for the player greatly when the challenge is conquered. My favorite mechanic is the light and dark, which got me hooked right away. A different approach to a roguelike game, and I love it. Combat feels very dynamic, with adrenaline pumping all the time, with the curses adding more pressure the higher you go into the temple, making it feel like a dangerous but rewarding journey. I'm not sure if this game is extremely known out there among the other roguelike games, but I hope this video will make this game seem more light, as this is the first gem in my series I shall expose for it to grow. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all next time with a new discovery.